Hi, this is Pete Madsen for Acoustic Guitar, and I'm here to talk about my lesson 2 for the price of 1. Many guitar players are familiar with the minor pentatonic scale, and a lot of times people learn that scale in the key of A, so this probably looks familiar to you. But what you may or may not know is that scale actually has double duty. You can play over minor pentatonic or minor A minor type chord changes, or you could play over C major. There's a relative major minor component going on here. So way back I did a lesson about minor pentatonics, and there were 5 different patterns I went through. I'm going to be using those same patterns but in the context of C major. So my first pattern, and this is the week 1 workout, starts on the 8th fret of the 6th string. Pattern goes like this. If you know the minor pentatonics, you'd recognize that pattern as the second pattern. But for C major, it's the first pattern. So that's pattern 1. Pattern 2 starts on the 2nd note of pattern 1. Pattern 3, since I'm running out of real estate on the fretboard here, I'm going to move down here and play the open strings. Here's pattern 3. Pattern 4. Pattern 5 comes back to this minor pentatonic, A minor pentatonic, that you probably know from before. Which brings us back to pattern 1, full circle. So learning those scale patterns is this part of what you want to do. You want to be able to memorize those patterns. One thing I like to do is dedicate one finger per fret for the different patterns and use down-up picking. You might see me vary from the one finger per fret idea just because certain licks I'm used to playing don't fall necessarily into the one finger per fret idea. Like here, I'll stretch out my 1st and 3rd finger. But the idea is to memorize those patterns and then build up a series of licks for soloing over C major chord changes. And what we're going to do for the rest of the lessons, I'll show you some licks and then 2 solos that'll be done in the context of a 12-bar major blues, kind of like a country kind of style. Okay, so here's week 2, lick 1. Here's lick 2. Here's lick 3. I like that one. It has kind of a pedal steel sound. Here's lick 4. Here's lick 5. Lick 6. Okay, so all those licks were derived from the different patterns of the pentatonic and the major pentatonic scale.